Thanks so much for joining us for another edition of our Open Mic program. We do have Ted Hall with us. He's with the White River Area Agency on Aging. And Ted, thanks for taking time and talking with us. One of my favorite subjects, and that's the elderly, because we all are getting older each and every day.
Absolutely, Bob. And one of the things right now that we're facing as an industry, and we're still needing aides that work in our facilities and also for taking care of our folks that are in the homes that need help. And so we could hire lots of folks right now. And so we're encouraging people to give us a call at 870-612-3000. That will give them the information that they need to get started if they're interested in becoming an aide for us. And of course, an aide for us, Bob, is someone that can kind of regulate their own hours. We have pretty good benefits, we think, and our pay is very competitive with those in our industry. So we would love to have people apply for an aide's job where they can really learn, if they don't already know how, to help folks that need help in the homes. Of course, we have a training program that we go through, and so we'll give them the training, and hopefully we're reaching out to folks that need employment to come and help so we can serve more seniors.
You know, when you look at this, this is really the second stage of the pandemic. Help is needed everywhere. But what's so unique about being an aide? And it could be someone that may be semi-retired or retired that can help.
Well, sure, and that's important to know because, you know, those folks are age, they can pretty much kind of regulate their time. And, for example, they may want to work early in the morning, and then they may want to work early afternoon and be off to pick up their kids at school. So, you know, it's the flexibility and the scheduling is a big thing. And then, which I've already mentioned, is that, you know, our salary are competitive with our industry, and we have good insurance, those kind of things, good training. So really, we're really making an appeal to all of our folks out that if they want a job, then they can call that 870-612-3000 number, and that'll get the process started.
Well, another thing it's talking about, and that is looking at the Eagle Mountain Assisted Living. That is something that was, you know, during COVID, all these have been shut down. You guys are opening this back up too.
Yeah, we're opening the Eagle Mountain Assisted Living back up, and it's important during the pandemic that we were treated as we were a nursing home, which meant lots and lots of regulations, which were okay because we want to make sure that none of our folks were sick, and so we really were lucky in that. And so, but even in saying that, we had some folks that decided to leave because they just didn't want to be locked down. Their families left. So we have openings in that. Then, of course, the natural process of having assisted living, you have folks that leave, you have folks need to go to the nursing home, and then you have those that just simply pass away. So we have several openings at Eagle Mountain Assisted Living. We've actually had several come in. So we're just letting know, and the people in the area, if they're interested in senior assisted living, then they need to give Eagle Mountain Assisted Living a look.
Now, another thing that just came up recently, since the 90s, there was a soda tax. A lot of people talk about the soda tax, but something that's real important, some of these taxes, some people need to know the history of that. And I remember back in the 90s, and the seniors needed help. Yes. And they put a tax on the sodas, and that was something that was pretty much passed on. And everybody said, hey, we'll do that for the seniors. And it makes me feel better when I'm drinking the soda because I know I'm helping. Yeah. That's what I tell them when I'm breaking my diet. I say, hey, I'm helping the seniors. Absolutely. But that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And that did come up. This soda pop tax came about back in 1992. Actually was voted on by the voters of Arkansas in 92 and then again in 94. And so it's a tax that's been passed on for many, many years. And so the point that we want to make, there is a tax that is for the greater good. And that's certainly the way we feel like the soda pop tax is, because it provides about $40 million to the seniors of Arkansas. And then you add the federal match to it. That's about $130 million that really is important for seniors. It also affects hospitals, also affects nursing homes. So we're going to campaign right now that not to bring that back up. If they want to bring it up again, they need to have a good replacement tax. But just to take away a tax because you don't like taxes is really pretty insensitive as far as I'm concerned, as far as being an elected official. And so we're so proud, most of the elected officials in our area that we covered voted not to repeal that, and we appreciate that so much. And we want to make sure we take care of seniors. And Bob, again, we don't get into politics. We're all about senior care, but we can advocate for seniors. And this is one time that we had to step up and say, hey, this is not right. But the vote came out right, so we're not trying to slam anybody down, but we are going to make sure that the folks in Arkansas throughout the state understand the soda pop tax is a vital funding for seniors, and we want to make sure that we do not have that come up again unless they can come up with a replacement besides put it in general revenues, because when it goes into general revenues, we're in there with public schools, we're in there with higher education, in there with prisons, and so for seniors, it's just a hard place to be to put us in general revenues and expect to get the funding that's so vital to the seniors of the state of Arkansas. And Bob, we talk about this all the time. We have 10,000 folks turning 65 every day, not in just in this state, but we have a lot of people turning 65, and there's a high need out there to take care of seniors. And so, again, Bob, we're a little bit prejudiced. That's our culture. That's what we do for a living, but it also is our responsibility to let folks out there that work out there every day that don't understand everything we do. But when there's a big issue coming up like senior care, we're going to get the word out.
Ted, thanks for taking time and talking with us. We've been talking with Ted Hall with the White River Area Agency on Aging here on Timeless 106.1 KFFB.